Hi everyone, welcome to WITS Connect. This is Raju Maddi, Assistant Professor of EC Department, Warangal Institute of Technology and Science. Today in this session, I am going to explain about the sequential circuits. Sequential circuits. Sequential circuits are the logical circuits and which are used to store the data in terms of bits either 1 or 0. And these sequential circuits are similar to the combinational circuits, but there is a difference between the combinational circuits and sequential circuits. Coming to the definition for the combinational circuits is the present output depends upon the present input is called as the combinational circuits. And coming to the sequential circuits, the present output depends upon the present input as well as the previous output, that is called as sequential circuits. See, here we are using one memory element in these sequential circuits. The basic block diagram, see the basic block diagram of the sequential circuits is, and take it as combinational circuits, and here we are giving the input in terms of logics inputs, that is either 0 or 1's combination, and here we are getting the output, and this output is reconnected to the input of the sequential circuit by using the memory element. The memory element is used to reconnect the input to give the previous output in the present state. Okay, and this memory element is used as a feedback for the sequential circuit. So this is the basic block diagram of the sequential circuit, and these sequential circuits are like first one latches, and second one flip-flops, and different types of sequential circuits we have. And today we will discuss about latches. Coming to the latches, the latch is a sequential circuit which is used to store the digital data in terms of ones and zeros, and each latch is used to store the 1-bit data. Okay, 1-bit data. In this we have bit is nothing but either it is 1 or 0. Okay, these two are called as binary digits. The data transmission or the data storage will be measured in terms of bits or bytes. For example, when we are taking the 4 bits is equal to 1 nibble, and 2 nibbles is equal to 1 byte. 8 bits is equal to, again 8 bits is equal to 1 byte, and 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte, and 1024 kilobytes is equal to 1 megabyte, and 1024 megabytes is equal to 1 gigabyte. and 1024 gigabytes is equal to 1 TB, that is terabyte, and again 1024 terabytes is equal to 1 petabytes. So like this, the data transmission or the data storage will be measured in terms of bits or bytes. Okay, so that is the data measurements. And coming to the latches, here the latches are two types. Those all are, first one, active high latch, active high latch, and second one, active low latch, active high latch and active low latch. And coming to the active high latch, the cross sectional connection of the two NOR gates is called as active high latch. And second one, active low latch, the cross sectional connection of the two NAND gates is called as active low latch. We will discuss the active high latch logic circuit as well as truth table. Active high latch logic circuit is like this, is having the two NOR gates, and take it as NOR gate 1 and take it as NOR gate 2, and here this output is reconnected to the next NOR gate, and the first NOR gate output is connected to the second NOR gate output is connected to the first NOR gate. And here I am giving the two inputs for the two NOR gates. Those are taking as R and S, and here we are getting the two outputs. Those are Q, that is called as present state, and here we are getting the output, that is Q bar or Qn plus 1, that is called as next state. And here I am giving the two inputs. Those are called as R and S. R stands for this is reset and S stands for this is set. Coming to the truth table of this active high latch, circuit, the truth table is, for the two inputs, here we will get the four combinations, like 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. So here I am getting the two inputs. Those are like S and R inputs, and the Q present state output, and the Qn plus 1 the next state input, and here we are getting the comments, are this will be treated as state. Okay, so this is the truth table. When we are taking the two binary inputs S and R, then we will get the four combinations like 0, 0 and 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. These are the four combinations. And see, this latch circuit having the storage element, either it is 1 or 0. So that's why we will take the Q is equal to 0 or 1. So, and in this state also 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. For each input we will get the different outputs. So that's why for S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, and here I am taking the Q is equal to 0. Q is equal to 0. Then for, we already know that the OR gate truth table, then we will get a 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 complement, here we are getting output is equal to 1, and 1 is connected to the first NOR gate, and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, and 1 key complement 0. So here we are getting the output is equal to 0. And for Q is equal to 1, for Q is equal to 1, then 1 plus 0 equal to 1, and 1 key complement 0 here, and 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, 0 key complement 1. So whatever the inputs here we are giving, that means the present inputs we are giving 0, 1, then the next state outputs is equal to 0, 1. So here there is a no change. So that's why this condition will be treated as no change condition. No change condition. And the next state and next input, S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1. So S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1. And here I am taking the Q is equal to 0. See, 0 plus 0 equal to 0, and 0 key complement is equal to 1 here, and 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0. Okay, 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0. So again here we are getting the 0 output. For the Q is equal to 1, and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here, and 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here. So here we are getting the output always 0. So this state will be called as reset condition, because of reset indicates with 0 and set indicates with 1. Okay, for the next inputs, S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0. S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0, and Q is equal to 0. Then 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here, and again 0 plus 0 equal to 0, 0 key complement 1. So here we are getting the output is equal to 1, and similarly for S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0, here I am taking the Q is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here, and 0 plus 0 equal to 0, 0 key complement 1 here. So always here the output is equal to 1. So that's why this state is called as set condition, because of set indicates with binary digits of 1. Okay, and coming to the next inputs, here S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 1. S equal to 1 and R is equal to 1, and Q is equal to 0. Q is equal to 0. This 0 input is connected to the second NOR gate, and S is equal to 1 here connected to the second NOR gate. Then 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here, and 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, 1 key complement 0 here. So here we are getting the output is equal to 0, and the next I am taking the Q is equal to 1, and 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0, and 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 key complement 0. So here we are getting the output always 0, because of in this state this will be treated as indeterminate or invalid states, because of, for example, when we are taking the Q is equal to 0, then we have to get the Qn plus 1 is equal to 1, and if Q is equal to 1, then Qn plus 1, that means 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, we have to get the output of here. So that's why this state will be indicated with invalid state or indeterminate or invalid state. Okay, so this is the truth table of active high latch, and this is the logic circuit of the active high latch. And coming to the active low latch, for the active low latch, the cross sectional connection, for the active low latch, here we are using the two NAND gates, NAND gate 1 and NAND gate 2, and the cross sectional connection of the two NAND gates is called as active low latch, and this output is connected to the second NAND gate, and this output is connected to the first NAND gate input, and here we are getting the Q output and Q bar output, or this will be treated as Qn plus 1. That means this is a next state and this is the present state, and here I am giving the two inputs, those are S and R. S is nothing but set and R is nothing but reset. And the basic truth table S and R and Qn plus 1, and this is state. See, here we have different ICs, those are AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, but here we are using the two input NAND gate. This is having the IC number of 7400, that is the IC number of two input NAND gate, and we already know that the two input NAND gate truth table, whenever we are giving the two active high inputs, then only the output is equal to 0. And for this, here we will get the four combinations like 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Okay, and Q, that is treated as present state, and Qn plus 1 is treated as next state, and for this we have 0 1 0 1, again 0 1. Okay, for the S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, and S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0, if imagine the Q is equal to having the value of 0. Okay, so 0 in 0 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 ki complement here 1, and 1 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 ki complement 1, so the output is equal to 1. Okay, and next take it as Q is equal to 1 and 1 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 ki complement here 1, and again 1 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 ki complement 1. So here always we are getting the output is equal to 1. This is not possible because of whenever we are taking the present state Q is equal to 0, we have to get the next state Qn plus 1 is Qn plus 1, that is equal to 1, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. So this is not possible, so that's why this state is indicated with X, and this state is called as invalid state, invalid or indeterminate state. And next take it as S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 1, and I am taking the Q is equal to 0 and 0 input is connected to the second NAND gate, and 0 cross 1 is equal to 0, 1 की complement 0 cross 1 is equal to 0, 0 की complement 1, and this 1 is connected to the first NAND gate, and 1 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 complement here 1. So the output is equal to 1. In next take it as Q is equal to 1 and 1 cross 1 equal to 1, 1 की complement here 0 and 0 cross 0 equal to 0, 0 की complement 1. So always the output of the next state here we are getting the 1. So that's why this state is indicated, or this state is called as set state. Okay, next take it as S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0. S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 0 and Q is equal to 0, and 0 cross 0 equal to 0, 0 complement 1, and 1 cross 1 equal to 1, 1 की complement 0. So the output of when the S is equal to active high and R is equal to active low, then we are getting the output is equal to active low, and Q is equal to 1, 1 cross 0 is equal to 0, 0 complement 1 here, and again 1 cross 1 is equal to 1, 1 की complement, the output is equal to 0. So here we are getting the output always 0, then this state will be called as reset condition, because of here the reset indicates with 0. Okay, and next take it as S is equal to 1 and R is equal to 1, both are active high inputs, and take this Q is equal to 0 and 0 cross 1 is equal to 0, 0 complement 1 here, and again 1 cross 1 is equal to 1, 1 की complement 0. So here the output is equal to 0. Next take it as Q is equal to 1 and 1 cross 1 is equal to 1, 1 की complement 0 here, and 0 cross 1 is equal to 0, 0 complement 1 here. So whatever the present inputs is given, the next state is equal to the present state. So here in this state is called as no change condition, no change condition. So this is the working of active low latch circuit, as well as this is the truth table of active low latch circuits. Okay, and next class we will discuss about the flip-flops. We have different types of flip-flops like SR flip-flop, J flip-flop, JK flip-flop, and master slave JK flip-flops.